Today, we're getting active. Welcome to the Desert Brew. It is spring, although it's feeling like summer.
It is, oh my God.
So hot.
It's 100 degrees out.
It's 100 degrees. We're not in the kitchen today.
Yes, we're not.
We're not in the kitchen. You know what? I decided today for the show, we're gonna highlight some local artists. It's, you know, over the last 4 years, it's like my favorite thing is when we're like local or people that are just amazing talents. And I thought, why not start with the man of the hour, Chef Saeed, who's been accepted to Cordon Bleu in Paris.
And he said it correctly, Cordon Bleu. It's
Cordon Bleu, I had to practice. All I know is the bad words. So we decided that I wanted to actually, we never actually sat down outside the kitchen.
This is my first sit down with you.
The first sit, don't be scared.
No, I'm not.
How do you say scared in French? You better figure it out.
Je suis,
no!
Terrified, I don't know.
I
lost it.
Terrifado. Oh no,
yes.
Terrifide. How long are we without our chef?
I'm gonna be gone for 3 months.
Okay.
So supposedly I'm gonna be back mid of July.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you start when again?
April 1st.
April 1st.
Yes.
Wait. That's in like 5 days.
Yeah, I'm leaving soon.
I wonder why we're doing this interview.
Well,
and then you're coming back when?
In mid of July.
My God, I'm gonna lose weight. Nobody's gonna eat me anymore. It's gonna be amazing.
I'll send you some food, don't worry about it.
I love it. Amazing couple years.
It was.
It's so awesome.
It was great. And thank you for the experience.
High five it. Okay, so throughout our show the last 4 years, we have come in contact with some amazing artists. We've come in, you know, we see amazing things throughout the Coachella Valley, but I have to tell you, some of my favorite are actually local artists and people that are really like just making custom products. And Joseph Otto Zwick, we got it right. Who's also, I'm just gonna admit, a really good friend of mine. And early on in our friendship, I saw you showing up with these hats. And I didn't really think much of it until you had this constant rotation of hats. And finally you told me that you actually create them and they're custom and you source them.
I do.
You're one talented man, my friend.
Thank you.
One day you decided to make hats.
Well,
you know, tell me about this.
It basically stems back to being a bald man and you need to protect your head.
Okay.
I moved here from Miami Beach, but most of my life I've been out in the sun. I was a swimmer, and the fact that I'm follically challenged, I had to wear hats all the time.
Or blessed.
Yes, there you go.
Or blessed.
That's
blessed.
True.
Okay.
So I found myself wearing hats a lot. Plus, I go to the beach a lot. I did in Florida anyway, and I would read.
You didn't want a boring old hat?
Yeah, and I read in the sun. So I have an umbrella, but of course I always had to wear a hat. So. Yeah, a lot of it's for protection, but it can also be a statement.
You start out, tell me about the process. You start out with a basic hat,
I start out with a basic hat, yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
you can buy these online, obviously, and they come in a range of colors.
And there's like different heights, right? Tell me about
that.
Yes,
yeah, there are 3 different basic heights. This is the baseball cap. This is what seems to be most popular with people here.
Okay.
And then the trucker caps
Perfect.
which are a higher rise.
What's this one right here?
That is what I call an in-between. I mean,
Okay.
it's,
So there's 3 sizes.
Yeah, the 3 sizes I have to offer, but I think it covers pretty much everything.
Okay.
This is more of a squared off version, which I tend to like because I just
Okay.
think it gives a little more structure. My architectural background, I try to put a lot of structure in things, so.
The artist in him.
Yeah, well, it also gives me a little height.
Okay.
You know, I'm average height,
Oh.
but this also, since I can't tease my hair up that high, I have to wear a hat instead.
What hair?
So anyways, yeah, so it came from a statement, being an artist as well. I've dabbled in all types of different mediums.
Because you do other artists. But by the
do.
way, you do amazing. You guys, amazing because he does it with that. You does amazing the dog outfits and the harnesses.
Yeah, I've been giving people options of.
And I have some here.
Yeah, I walk dogs a lot, so I like to make little custom things. So this is some of the leather. I buy leather scraps.
These are in process.
Yes, so I just try to make something interesting for your dog that no other dog will have, and your dog will be very proud of it.
And you source. I mean, okay, like this is a great example. This looks like, what was this?
I got that at the Revivals, or is it the Angel View in Desert Hot Springs?
Does it look familiar, people?
Yeah.
Hello, he made a freaking hat out of it. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Okay,
is
so
real
this is a
leather
great
up top.
example.
Yes.
What was this?
This is from a tea towel.
Okay.
I went to Hawaii, or Maui, about 2 to 3 years ago.
I think this is actually one of the most beautiful. Because I'm a blue guy, so.
The beauty of them being such a small piece, I can buy a napkin that from anywhere around the world. You'll see napkins down there from Italy that I could just incorporate.
You could
Old luggage.
bring in your designer bags.
Yeah, some people throw me the fake bags when they're done with
This
them.
was not a fake one, by the way. I did a little check on it behind the scenes. But I would much rather see it on a hat than sitting in my closet.
Maybe you
right?
have something that's worn out and you can't really use it
Yeah.
anymore, but maybe, for instance, I know golfing is very popular around here.
You come up with an idea, or maybe you're going through your closet today and you're thinking, I don't actually use this bag anymore. It'd be a really cool hat. You're gonna find them on Instagram. You don't have to stop there. Like, put together ideas.
Maybe you have a shirt that doesn't fit you anymore.
I love it.
Or a pair of denim jeans.
Unfortunately, I have a lot of those.
Yeah. You can reach me on Instagram.
Okay.
Pretty Butch Designs.
And super reasonable. They're $3,000 a hat. Not much at all.
Yeah, right. No, they are running average starting around $75 and going up depending on the materials.
I encourage you to support local artists. I encourage you to support local talent. And why go to another pool party with a boring freaking hat, people? You can go looking like Grace Jones. See you on the other side. We never actually sat down. We always
Actually, yes, this is our first sit down. Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course.
And it was nice, like when I got the call and you were like, let's interview you. I'm like, okay, so I'm not gonna be in the kitchen, so that's exciting.
Well, I didn't say you don't have to like feed me. So. Come on.
I promise I will do both.
So I actually, I want to talk about your experience on the show, but I also just want to talk about you in general. You're Lebanese.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit of, give the audience, I mean, I know a little bit, because obviously we've become friends.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your background, where you came from, your family, and let's get to know Saeed today.
Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit, so you know that I keep always my private life away from the chef life, but I'm gonna give you like a glimpse of my childhood.
Okay.
So as you all know, I'm Saeed Saliba.
You are?
So, and I come from a small hometown in Lebanon, from the mountains.
Okay.
It's called Shireen.
Shireen.
So Shireen is because there was a queen who was named Shireen who was ruling this area.
Shireen the Queen.
Yes.
Okay.
So I come from there. My mom's name is Samar. My dad's name is Joseph.
Okay.
And I always talk about my mom because she was and she is and she will always be my inspiration. This is my home. This is my hometown, Shireen. This is where I grew up. This is where my childhood was. We lived in a very peaceful neighborhood. We're still in touch until this day. Some of them are in the US, some of them are in the UK or in Europe, and I miss it every day. So that's how I started.
We make so many dishes that she makes.
I
right?
know, I know.
Love it. I love it.
And by the way, she always says hi to you.
Oh, I love
And she's like, oh, he likes my recipes. I'm like, definitely he does. And I was inspired by everyone around me. Like, my aim is to create all these authentic recipes, all these old recipes.
Authentic to you or Lebanese?
In general.
Okay,
in general. Like what your grandma used to cook, what my grandma used to cook. Like, for example, the deviled eggs that they are very famous in Palm Springs. My mom's friend, her name is Denise. I say hi, Denise. So she used to make these deviled eggs, and then I made it my way.
Denise the deviled eggs,
Yes.
Shireen the Queen.
So I twisted it because you know me enough. I always have to put my touch.
Yes.
And that's how it started. So my mom is basically who inspired me.
Okay.
But what pushed me to cook is that I'm a little bit picky.
Okay.
And I love spices. And I travel.
A little bit of a control freak, just so you guys know.
A little bit.
Yes. Okay.
And I travel. So I started going to like workshops and getting recipes and spices from there. And I'm like, you know what? Why can't I try it in my kitchen?
Why can't Saeed spice up the world?
Exactly. So I started cooking and mixing this with that. And then my friends were like, we love the food you're making.
I love it.
So that's how it started. Like, whenever someone has something, can you make this for us? Can you make this for us? Make sure to make a dessert before coming. And then
So wait, all this talent, and you actually, this is just homegrown talent. You did, I mean, I know that you competed on some shows.
Oh,
I know that. So you've gone from homegrown talent, competing on shows, and now actually going to an amazing school in Paris, which is wee.
So yeah, it started that way. And then, you know, you have to, how do we say, learn. You have to always grow. And you have to learn, étudier.
Oh, see, that was a test.
So you have to always learn and grow and everything. Étudier.
Étudier?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's why I started going to like cooking workshops.
Okay.
And then I met you in one of the events.
Wait, where did we meet?
We were invited to a birthday party.
Oh, that's right.
And I made some appetizers that you tried. And you were like, do you want to be in my show? And I'm like, well, let me think about it. And that's how it started.
Okay. You know, actually, the food was amazing. And I was a little intimidated, actually, when we started. Because I'm not good. Obviously, everybody knows I'm not good in the kitchen. I'm good behind the bar. I'm not good in the kitchen. I'm getting better. But it was intimidating. It's also for those of you who've not worked behind a camera, it's very different to shoot the cooking scenes as opposed to a regular.
Yes. And I always tell Gene is always like interacting with everything. And I love his questions. And I love that he even asks questions that I even might forget about. But I always tell him there is no take two in cooking. So
I know.
This is the only tricky part, because when you're cooking something, you cannot redo it.
Well, and I'm in general, as everybody knows, I'm not scripted. Like, I say crazy things, I get in trouble. I probably say things I shouldn't, and you know, a little unprofessional sometimes.
And that's why I'm like, no.
Yeah, but it doesn't work in cooking so much. So you've seen a very, all for you.
Thank you.
And so that I get fed at the end of the scene.
Yes. And by the way, I have to say it that this is the purpose of the show.
Right.
To push people to go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
To let them make something that they can find easily. That it's like flavorful, tasty, and they will enjoy their time.
One of the reasons why I started the show actually was that when I came to Palm Springs, I felt like everybody, especially when you're new or even when you're a tourist, you just do the same things all the time, right? The same sort of restaurants downtown. You stay really close to Palm Springs rather than the entire Coachella Valley, which is amazing, by the way.
It is.
So many things to do. And unfortunately, I found that food was somewhat limited here.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. And let me tell you why. And I always say it. And the reason is because this town mostly focuses on tourism. But let's not forget, we have some amazing chefs.
Yes.
And some amazing food and great restaurants. And we've been in a couple of
Yes,
those.
yes.
But most of them, I have to say it, it's the ambiance, it's the experience itself. They do not focus on the food because there is no repetition.
Because they're being safe. They're being safe,
Yes,
right?
there's no repetition.
Right.
So that's why, by the way, one of my main goals is to open my own restaurant.
What?
You will have your own special table whenever you show up.
Do I get a throne?
Yes,
King,
I'll get
a
that
king,
throne.
a king. I have a crown,
Fine, that can work. That
okay.
can work. We can have it like as a poster in the back. But yeah,
We're like a dartboard.
I wanna open like a restaurant that focus on locals.
Okay.
You know what? And because we live in a place where we have a lot of retired people.
Yes.
So they are here to enjoy their time.
I can't wait.
So why not having them come to this place,
Yes.
enjoy their time, share their story. We can even be inspired by them to create a different menu a couple of times.
Three, favorite just all-American California cuisine. I'm going to ask you that, ethnic, and I'm going to ask you like go-to for a hot date. Tell me your favorites.
So let's say I'm in the mood for something fast American. I would love a burger.
No, I didn't say fast. I said good.
I
People are spending their money here.
Yeah, I will go for a good burger.
Okay, where would you go?
So it's called Mark's Burgers.
Okay.
And it's good. They even have the smashed burger. You can even make your own, like you can tell them to add this and remove that. I like that.
Okay.
I go there. And if I want to go somewhere a little bit like sit at the bar, I would go to Jake's.
Okay, wait. Are we on to ethnic or we're on to, you're just saying California cuisine?
Yes, here.
Okay, so we know he loves Jake's. How many times have we been there?
I love Jake's actually. It's been, we went like 3 times, but I go there like a lot. Twice.
He goes there a lot.
And recently I was introduced to the workshop kitchen with Chef Michael again.
Amazing.
This is like, I would go there for like a very special occasion. Like when you want to take me for dinner before I leave, I would go there.
Oh, you're going to In-N-Out. Okay, so ethnic food. And by the way, what type of ethnic food too? This is my biggest challenge in Palm Springs.
Yes.
By the way, if you've got a restaurant and you want to challenge us, because I'm telling you, it's really hard. It's hard to find good Chinese. It's hard to find good Indian food.
I like Thai food. Recently, Thai food has
good,
becoming my comfort food if you want.
Okay.
So I go to Pepper's Thai.
Yeah, I love peppers as well. All nonsense aside, what has the show brought you?
Yeah.
And I'm hoping it led somehow or had a little piece to do with cordon bleu so that you're forced to feed me all that amazing food when you get back.
So let me tell you something. The show for sure made me grow and made me be exposed to all of the questions and knowing more and more what people would like and everything.
Okay.
And I said this story maybe 1,000 times, but it means a lot to me that a mom will stop me at the grocery store to tell me that her kid is eating broccoli because of gene.
And it amazes me that anyone would trust their children with any kind of decision that was related to me.
Yes, I know.
I mean, I'm the one that said, kids, don't go to school, become a bartender.
That was harsh. So.
I know, I got in trouble for that on the air, by the way.
And it's good, you know, and I've met a lot of people who will tell me like, we love you on the show, we love the interaction between you and Jean, the questions, and they have been in the kitchen more than once because of the kitchen of the Desert Brew.
I mean, I go there and it's not even to make a drink anymore.
Exactly. By the way, you've been helping a lot. You've been the first level of a sous chef. Let's say that.
Is that like a shoe chef?
Sous chef.
No, a shoe because I'm first level.
No, not a shoe.
Or a shoe.
A sous chef.
Okay.
So knowing that the exposure on the Desert Brew and on NBC Palm Springs, that definitely gave me a plus.
I love it.
And an added value on my resume. And that's how the negotiation started with Le Cordon Bleu. and you have to do an interview. And then the interview went very well, and I got the acceptance in November, actually, closer to my birthday. That was one of the best gifts that I can ever get. And I'm moving to Paris very soon, and I'll be there in April, May, June. And we have to promise everyone that I'm gonna keep in touch. You might see me in the big screen, on Zoom or whatever.
Or on a little screen on the big screen.
Exactly, behind Gene. And I'm gonna make his life a torture, even
or
from
I may
Paris.
go there and torture him. So
yes.
When are you gonna be back on the show? When are you coming back?
I should be back mid of July.
Okay, so in July, from that point on, we expect all French food.
Yes, not all, but we will interfere. How do we say? We will have more French cuisine in the show.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you so very much.
Well, have an amazing time.
Thank you.
High five. Nah, psych.
You know what? I expected that because I've seen what he done with Rashid, but I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Let him do it. It's the last time he's gonna interview me.
We'll see you in a couple months. Talk to some some of my friends. This is Otto's. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, ready? All right, so I'm. Hold on. Don't make me laugh.
In Palm Springs is a good
Let me speak for him. What he's trying to say, he's practiced too much French recently. A good Mediterranean. How can you not say Mediterranean and you're crazy?